Have you found the last few weeks, months playing by and large as a two and it working pretty well, I guess?
Yeah, no, it's great. It's always nice to be back involved, and especially when you're getting selected in the first team as well. So, hopefully that run can keep going, and we look forward to tomorrow.
I guess from your point of view as well, it's quite encouraging the manager's been willing to chop and change and experiment things. It gives an option to play two forwards, which previously was always difficult because one guy perhaps couldn't play.
Yeah, I mean, going from his last time here, his last spell, he predominantly went with two up front. So, it's no surprise to me. But over the last few years that we've mainly went with that one. But it's a good change for us, and like I say, hopefully it continues.
Talk of Scotland is back on the horizon with the recent draw. How much is that in your thoughts as those games loom on the horizon?
I'm just concentrating playing well for Celtic and try and get my fitness up as much as I can. And then when the Scotland squad gets announced, if I'm in it, great. If not, keep my head down and work hard. What
would it mean to you to be selected though? Because it's been such a big part of you. You had so many great moments in that Scotland jersey. To be back involved again and back playing. Yeah,
of course. I think it's the pinnacle of your career to be selected for your country. So if I'm selected, I'll be absolutely delighted and working hard and training to make sure I'm in that starting 11. But I've got a big job to do first for Celtic.
When you've been working hard, have you been thinking about that as a motivation? You think back to those England goals, those feelings of scoring. It must be something that you kind of store away in the kind of times when you are having to graft a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're always getting people come up to your street. Thank you for them 2 goals against England. But for me personally, I was always getting back to getting in this first team. I was a long way away from that. Over a year ago. So, the fact that I've came on so much. I got myself back involved. It's a test of myself, but I've got to give my teammates a massive thank you because it's if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here playing, and the manager and the coaching staff as well.
Are you at a level now you could be picked for Scotland?
Yeah, like I say, if I wasn't at any kind of level, I wouldn't be playing in the first team here. So I think that shows that I'm ready to go. But again, it's no up to my gaffer here. It's up to Mr. Clark if he wants to select me and put me involved.
Could have an exciting end to the season for you, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the games coming up are exciting times for us. We've got 2 massive games for Scotland, which we could create history be the first team in over 20 years to get to a major final. So, but 2 tough games, and we need to negotiate them and play well.
Yeah, what would it mean to you and the boys in the Scotland squad to get to a tournament? There must be something that sits on your shoulders, the current generation of players.
I mean, obviously you want to go to a major finals, whether it be World Cup or the Euros, but I think again it's going to be tough. Israel are no mugs, and then I've got another massive tie if we get through that to beat either Norway or Serbia, which again 2 good countries, great players, and they'll be all vying for that one spot.
The way you said you've kind of got your fitness back, you're back playing for Celtic, would playing for Scotland at the end of the season, would that be kind of the icing in the cake for you in terms of you getting back to full fitness?
Yeah, I think it would be. I think capping off the season, coming back and getting myself back involved, and then if we can help Scotland get to the European finals, then it will be the icing on the cake, definitely.
Have you kept in touch, or has anyone from the Scotland coaching team kept in touch with you just to see how your progress has been when you think about the last 6 months?
Nah, nobody's been in touch. I think the only time it's been mentioned was Steve Clark was at the game against Kilmarnock, but apart from that, nobody's given me a phone or kept in touch. I think they might have kept in touch with the manager here to see how I'm progressing, but as far as I'm concerned, my phone's not rang or anybody's been in touch to see how I'm keeping on.
You don't have any issue with that?
Nah, not at all. Listen, it's a hard job picking a squad for upcoming campaign, and he's not just going to be focusing on me, he's going to be focusing on 24, 25 players. So I'm not going to be too downhearted about him. I'm not picking up the phone to me and explaining why I'm not in the squad. When it comes around and he names the squad, if I'm in it, great. If not, then work hard here over the weekend and make sure my fitness level is up and ready to go again towards the end of the season.
When you look at the amount of players that come from Celtic that play for the national team, is there a good belief amongst the group in terms of potential qualification?
Yeah, I think you've seen that towards the end of the last campaign. The 2 results we got, I think the spine of the team was most of the Celtic players or got a Celtic connection. I think it bodes well. Obviously we've got players playing in the English Premier League, which is a massive help as well. So I think the longer we can gel together, the more chance we're going to get to a European finals.
And on the domestic front, just continue to be relentless?
Yeah, that's it. We take each game as it comes, and we go into each game thinking we're going to win it. Wednesday was a slight blip, but I think if you look at overall on Wednesday, it was a good point in the end. I think teams going to Livingston don't like going there. They're a big physical team, they like battling, and not a lot of teams go there and get 3 points. So again, for us, it was just about not losing the game and making sure we pick something up, and then obviously you seen the other results went our way.